We are now live. This is Dre all day. I got me a new little spotlight now, so I can take this light with me everywhere I go. Can you see that light changing as I'm hitting the lights here? So shout out to everybody who is checking with me on this live right now. This is Dre all day. If you're not on this live, get on this live. If you're on this live, turn the volume up. If you know somebody who needs it, tell them to get on the live. Let them look at your phone. Tell them to log on their own phone. Turn the volume up. My name is Dre Baldwin. Today we're going to talk about playing the game. Y'all think y'all know what it means to play the game. You don't know what it means to play the game, but you're going to know because I'm about to explain to you what it means to play the game. So as you come in, make sure you are telling me your name and location. Name and location as you come into the stream. This is Dre all day, coming to y'all live from South Florida. We're talking today about playing the game. Some people think they playing the game. They ain't really playing the game, but that's the topic here today. So as you come in, tell me your name, location. We're going to get to it. I got dinner cooking right now. So everybody who's coming in, hope y'all had a great day. If you're catching this on the replay, catch the replay. I might put this up on YouTube. You catch it there. We're going to get right into it. If I don't see anybody tell me their name and location, we're going to get right into it. But anyway, listen. The subject here is playing the game. You got to know what the game is that you're getting into. And this is something that I've talked about on my podcast, is that a lot of people will complain when the game ain't going the way they wanted to go. Things are not going right. Some relationship that they think they need or they realize they need, they don't have, or you in a situation where it's some things that you got to do that you don't really want to do to get you in position to do what you actually want to do, and you don't really want to do those other things. That's all part of the game. See, the game doesn't mean just doing what you want to do. You know, if you want to be great, there's some things you're going to have to do that you don't really always feel like doing. And there are some places that you want to get to in life that in order for you to get there, there's some games that you're going to have to play. There's some places you're going to have to go, some things you're going to have to do that you don't really want to do. You're not really excited about doing, but you got to do them anyway because it's all part of the game. For example, in college, an athlete may not really like going to school because you just want to play your sport, whatever that is, basketball, football. It's usually basketball and football players who say stuff like that. I just want to play ball. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to do all that other shit. Well, going to school is part of the game. If you want to play college basketball or college football, going to school is part of the game. And if you want to play football, shit, you got to be eligible for 3 years. You want to play ball, you got to be eligible for at least 1 year. And most basketball players ain't good enough to go one and done to the league or overseas, so you're going to have to stay eligible too. And that's part of the game. Staying eligible and doing the schoolwork is part of the game so you can get yourself ready to do what you want to do, which is play ball. So understand that the game means doing the things that you have to do in order to position yourself to do the things that you want to do. The problem that a lot of people have is that they so focus on the thing that they want to do because maybe you heard somebody talking about focus, or you think that if you just do that, that means you're more serious, that you forget about doing the stuff that you have to do. Thusly, you fuck up your opportunity to do the things that you actually want to do. And this is where a whole lot of people mess up. I mean, any situation in life, anything that involves discipline means doing the things that you have to do. Knowing what you have to do, and then making sure you're sticking to doing the things that you have to do so you can position yourself to do the stuff that you want to do. And everybody in life, most people don't have a problem knowing what they want to do. Ask somebody what you want to do, what you want to have in life. Most people have answers to those questions, but then you ask them, all right, what are the things that you have to do to position yourself to do those things? And most of the time, people know the answers to those questions, but then they'll either act fucking stupid, like they don't know what are the things are that they have to do, which is not going to work because after you get out of fucking middle school, don't nobody give a damn if you act dumb. You act dumb, people just let you be dumb, and they don't let you fail on your own. Or people will know what they have to do, but they're not doing it because you just don't have the discipline to show up and do what you're supposed to do on a day-to-day basis. And what's going to end up happening is you're going to blow your own opportunity. You're going to be the cause of your own failure. You're going to cause the death of your own career. You ain't going to have nobody to blame. You ain't going to be nothing to point the finger at but yourself for not having the discipline of doing what you need to do. So the point that I want you to take with you from this right here is that, first of all, you need to know what the game is. What is the game that you're in? What's the game? Is the game that you got to go to school? Is the game that you got to get up early every day? Is the game that you got to stay late? Is the game that you got to make connections with this person and that person? Is the game that you got to do some jobs that you don't really feel like doing, you're not really that excited about, but it's just part of the process of what you got to do? What is the game that you're in, and what elements of that game do you have, and what elements are you missing? Or what parts of the game are you not playing right now that's costing you an opportunity or that's putting you in a worse spot? And you know what they are, but you're acting like you don't know. All right, don't act like you don't know, because again, once you get out of elementary school, nobody gives a damn if you act like you don't know. All right, you want to act dumb, you could be dumb. People will let you be dumb. They will let you fail on your own in school and at home with mommy and daddy. They'll hold your hand and make sure you at least get somewhere. But after that, everybody else don't give a fuck. If you fail, you just fail. You don't want to play, you ain't got to play. But the game will play you. And in the game will go on with or without you. So if you don't want to play the game, understand that ain't going to stop the game from taking place. It's not going to stop anybody else from taking your spot. The spot that should have went to you is not going to stop other people from taking your success from you. So please be smart about playing the game. Do not let the game leave you behind, because it will for anybody who thinks they're too good to do what you got to do to fit into these spots and do what's necessary, do what's called of you in playing whatever game you happen to be playing. I got a whole masterclass on this subject. Don't complain, play the game, and how to play the game of life. Figuring out what the game is that you're in, learning how to play it and playing it the right way. I got a masterclass on that subject. You can find that on Apple Podcasts, called the Work on Your Game podcast. You want the full audio of every masterclass that I've ever done. I've done over 1,400 masterclasses. 1,400, yes, with an H, 100 of these masterclasses. I do these every single day, and I'm not talking about this live stream. I'm talking about 20 to 30 minutes every day where I have points that I made. I give you explanations, I give you examples, I give you stories, and I explain it in detail so you understand it front to back. There's nothing that you will be confused about when it's over. All of that is at workonyourgameu.com. That's Work on Your Game University. Workonyourgameu.com. I'll give you free 14 days access all of the material in there, and there's so much that I can't even list it all out. That's at workonyourgameu.com. Somebody asked me, do I make appearances at schools? The school got to have the right bag, but I know a lot of times schools don't be having the bag, so the school will have to contact me and we could talk about it. That's my answer to that question. They contact me, we could talk about it. We'll see what we can work out or what we can't work out. But for the most part, if I make an appearance, somebody got to drop the bag. I'm in business here. But anyway, I appreciate the question. Everybody have a great, what's today? Wednesday. Work on your game. I got my spotlight here. Y'all see that light? Yeah, spotlight is good. Work on your game. Dre all day.